And can you tell me what you're doing here today?
I just came here to volunteer. I work for a not-for-profit company, and I brought a young man with me, and we're just kind of seeing the opportunities out here and just really trying to help out a little bit.
So could you tell me a little bit about your military history?
I joined the Army about 3 years ago. I'm with 37 Foxtrot, so I'm out of 307th. It's a reserve unit right outside of St. Louis by Jefferson Barracks. And I just came back from Afghanistan about a little less than a year ago, and had a really awesome tour. Great guys. I met a lot of people, so it was good times. And now I'm just kind of coming back in and working for a good not-for-profit organization, helping guys out, and that's kind of what brought me here to this volunteer opportunity.
And what do you think is important about being a veteran and giving back to the community once you're back in the U.S.?
Oh, it's always about giving back. I mean, when you're going over there serving, it's not for yourself. It's for everybody back home, and trying to help people out whatever way you can, just seeing the need and feeling the need. And so I think that's probably the most important part.
So what would you want people to remember about on Memorial Day?
Just all the guys who didn't get to come back home. I was a fortunate one. A lot of guys in my unit, luckily we all came back from our deployment, but there's some guys who didn't get to come back home. And just remember the guys who sacrificed. So you guys can sit at home and eat your good barbecue and be with your families and drive out of town for the weekend. There were people who sacrificed for that.
One last thing, I know some veterans are very fortunate, but then there are others who really struggle with issues like hunger. And is that something that you guys think about your fellow brothers who?
Well, you know what? When we're in it, it's tough because when we're downrange, you're taken care of. I mean, we get so many care packages. We appreciate it. Keep sending them. We love it. But yeah, when we're back home, it's a big issue, and we just want to figure out what ways we can help out our vets when they're back home, because it's a whole slew of problems where you didn't have to worry about when you were downrange. So whatever we can do to help people out, we should be all for it. And if you were there, you'd understand. If you were in that guy's booth before, you kind of understand, hey, let's do what we can do. So.
And today you're here with a young man as a mentor?
Yes. Just kind of helping him out, getting a little assessment, seeing where his job skills are at, and see how good he is at doing certain things, and then we're going to take it from there and help get him placed somewhere. So that's what I'm here to do.